Good morning and welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is Wednesday, August 10th. And what you're looking at is the research project data log, the one that has been going on now for 348 days. And interesting things, today is a test day. Test page was published. And also the test page from Monday was discovered as being indexed. Yay! So that's noted here. And then last night, this is for the Search Console coverage update. It's where we kind of spend our time when we're obsessing over, did Google like all our pages? And so I was able to actually see that one in real time kind of like change. So it was last night. They usually do it between like 7:30, 8:30 Eastern time. So here you go. That's why these are green today. It's because of the test page on Monday. We've had 2 days of really high readings, and I'd like to show you some of that. And also, I just want to make sure everyone understands, I do not believe this is an update. Please stop scaring yourself and every SEO you know by saying that. I'm not trying to make you wrong. I'm simply trying to present alternative data, not alternative data, but an alternative explanation based on data. That's the purpose here. So here we go. And as you can see, we had over here on the 7th and the 8th, we had really high numbers of this Googlebot 1. Now this one is a non-Chrome. This one calls in all the directive files. The what do I need to do, where can I go, and where do I not go? And so we had a high number of those, sharp uptick, and then it has a little sidekick, which is also another non-Chrome bot, which tends to do the rest of the rendering for anything it sort of sees, but it's more of a refresh rendering. It's not a discovery render. Did not have any of the other desktop bots. Now, look here. These 2 days, high numbers of who, what, when, and where, like where should we go and crawl? And I believe they did. And now we have 2 days of really high weather. So here's an idea. They came on, said, where should we go? They went, they crawled, and it went back, and it got all rescored. Not an update, but the same algorithm is just all the fresh pages rescored. And you can see here, you know, a little bit drop off in new stuff, so they're not filling up their new bucket. And we have these two, the latest 2 days are very, very high. I just want to kind of slow down a little bit so that you understand that I believe that this is what we're seeing is how their three systems work for indexing. There's a crawling, there's an indexing, and then there's a serving. And we spend our time really describing the serving, and we talk about the crawl and the index. But for the most part, we're looking at the serving part of it. I'm trying to change my language around this so it's more accurate, and so it matches more when you hear Google engineers talk, so that you can connect the dots if you choose. There's no requirement that you can. If you want to think this is an update, it's a free country. Now, the other thing I want to chat about is this week's Confessions of an SEO. I'm going to be talking more about this in this week's podcast, and it's tough to fit everything in 5 minutes or less, but I think it's worth expounding on, not to kill you with dry details, but to talk to you and take some of this and turn it into information and maybe create a path so that you can take in some new data and think about it for yourself and ask yourself, does it really make sense that this is an update? All right. Well, we'll talk tomorrow. And this was the new bot, was an updated YouTube bot that crawls links in YouTube videos. All right. Talk to you tomorrow.